Hi everybody, it's Guru Bob and welcome to this day 1 video of Module 4 for the challenge. Like in Module 3, Module 4 is going to be more about backlinking. But this time we're focusing more on authoritative backlinks that you're going to need to increase the probability that your website that you developed in Module 2 will rank well in the search engines for the keywords that you're targeting. In this day 1 video, I'm going to be talking a little about what is an authority backlink, and then throughout Module 4 we'll be teaching you some strategies for acquiring authoritative backlinks. So let's jump straight to the screen. Here in Module 4, our goal is to round out your knowledge of link building and its importance, but also to give you some specific strategies, link building strategies, to acquire authority backlinks, which are the most important links that you're going to acquire to your site, and over the longer term those links are going to have the greatest impact on your ranking in the search engines. But quickly to sum up, in relation to link building, I see that as a 3-stage process. The first stage of linking is where you're attempting to gain links in order to have your content found and indexed by the search engines. That process in the challenge is facilitated by using pin-ka-ching, but effectively what pin-ka-ching does is create links on social networks, in directories, search engines and so forth, simply to get that initial linkage to your new content so that the search engine spiders can find that new content through a link which is optimized for the keyword that you want to be found for. In Module 3 of the challenge, we showed you a method for gaining leveraged links through using the Posterous service, whereby you post once on Posterous and then Posterous posts across a number of other Web 2.0 sites in order to gain backlinks to your content. And I consider that to be a part of the stage 2 of linking, where you're using leveraged services to gain backlinks. Now the quality of those links in stage 2 aren't particularly high. Most of the time they're going to be low authority in the terms of measurement of authority, which is page rank. They're probably going to be page rank 0, maybe page rank 1 over the longer term. In addition to the Posterous method that we taught you in Module 3, I'm also going to on day 7 of Module 4 discuss the concept of content syndication, which is another sort of stage 2 link building methodology. It'll be optional in the challenge, but as part of a long-term link strategy, it is something that you should know about. And then finally we come to the stage 3 of linking, where you're most of the time going to be engineering manual backlinks on high authority sites for the purpose of getting those high authority backlinks to your content. And those are backlinks that are going to have page ranks of 1 or higher, and they are going to have a much stronger impact on your ranking than the links that we generate in stage 1 and stage 2. So what do I mean by authority on the internet? In some respects the internet is a little bit like a sort of an underground sort of map here, like a train map, but many thousands of times more complex. Some websites, are really off to one side, and they're only linked to by 1 or 2 other stations here or websites on the internet. Whereas there are other more important websites that have a number of links coming in from different websites, just like there are a number of tracks coming into certain stations on this diagram. And the more links that a site has coming in, the more authoritative that site becomes over time. And therefore, if you can get a link from one of those authoritative sites, then the power of that link, the importance of that link, is much higher, and it has a much greater effect on your ranking. Now, if we had to view or sort of measure authority in terms of something as complex as this map, it'd be difficult. But fortunately, Google gives us a reasonable measure of authority by the concept of PageRank. PageRank is a Google patented method for measuring page importance or relevance, and it uses a link analysis algorithm. PageRank ranges from 0 to 10, 10 being highest and 0 the lowest, and it's our goal over a period of time in the stage 3 link process to gain links from websites that have page ranks of greater than 1. Usually it's not too difficult to get links up to the sort of around page rank 4 and 5 mark. Beyond that level, websites that have higher page rank than 5 are usually a lot more careful about the links that exit from that site, and therefore gaining links from those sites is a lot harder. And just out of interest, PageRank is actually named after Larry Page, who's one of the Google founders. At the long-term goal of your link building exercises is to build a network of links that have a range of authorities. Gaining links from PR0 sites or 1 is relatively easy using the sorts of strategies that we've already talked about at the stage 2 level. But we really do need to get links that have page ranks of higher 1 over time. We would prefer that those links have anchor text that is specific to the keyword that the content we're building links for is optimized for. Now, the other thing about an authority link network is that we would prefer to have links across a wide range of referring domains. Whilst it would be wrong to say that there's no value in having lots of links from one domain, the fact is that Google will sort of discount many of the links that come from the same domain. It's only the first sort of handful of links that give you the greatest link power, and the rest are discounted. So the more you can get links across a wide range of domains, the better and more authoritative your link network becomes. And last but not least, we'd prefer the links to be follow links if we can, but if the website that you're building a link on has implemented the nofollow tag, I would still get links from that site if you can, particularly if you can get a keyword specific link, and particularly if the page rank of that site is high. It still has a value. So that sort of introduces why we need to get authority backlinks, and the remainder of this module, module 4, we're going to introduce some strategies of how you might go and engineer the acquisition of these sorts of authoritative links. On day 2 we'll be showing you how to use the Market Samurai promotion module to find websites, authoritative websites where you might be able to get links. On day 3 we'll be showing you a method for commenting on blogs in an appropriate way to gain a link, and similarly on day 4 posting in forums also to gain an authority backlink. On day 5 we'll be outlining a strategy, a notification strategy called pingbacks, and again using some functionality in the promotion module of Market Samurai to engineer pingbacks from your blog by linking to other blogs within your niche. And on day 6 we'll be showing you how to explore the link networks of your competitors, again using Market Samurai, because if your competitors manage to get a link from a site, there's a reasonable chance that you might be able to get a link from the same site as well. And lastly, on day 7 I'm going to be talking a little bit about mass content syndication, as this is a very effective leveraged link building strategy that sort of comes into the stage 2 level of link building. Now this is optional. We do feel it's important that you are aware of this strategy, but there are cost implications of implementing the strategy, and there are also time implications that make it difficult to implement this sort of within the challenge context. But if you decide to pursue your internet marketing activities in the future, then understanding this strategy is very important, and it's certainly one that you're probably going to be employing in your long-term link building. So hopefully that was a fair introduction, and tomorrow John Dean will come and start to talk to you about using the Market Samurai promotion module for the purposes of gaining authority backlinks. I'll talk to you later in module 4.